The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cougars offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Let's talk for a second about Houston. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Baylor's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Robertson. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going for the big play. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wegman. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. The Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep running. Crosses the... Oh, another great move. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. A already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got it. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Baylor! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. Running back able to walk in.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Sanford. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Broussard. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down. Got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quick strike complete. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Broussard. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Here's the heat. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Let's send the tight end in motion. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got him downfield. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was... Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The throw. That's caught. It's Washington. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And the returner is stopped. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The RPO, it's complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on.
He's picked off, and he's thrown it up. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, they got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Ball. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
The give to the tailback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job.
There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Got it in the middle. It's Broussard. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. On 3rd down, going up top. Buying some time. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Offense in an empty set. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Plucks it out of the air. Got a little space.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The quick out, and he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Now on 2nd and goal. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball in the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Working that wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Keeps it on the draw.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw in that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Oh, he's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. The Bears with the 1st and 10. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Pass interference, offense.
A huge play like that getting wiped out by a penalty. Is there anything that deflates a crowd quicker than that? Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. He's loose on the left. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown Bears! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Need. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Robertson. Fires to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Baylor!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays.
Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quickly to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Sanford. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Houston going up tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. That's caught. It's Need. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Need. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Gets it out quickly. And he will score! Touchdown, Houston. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Got a man, it's Washington. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He has the 1st and still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Bears are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And the Bears are in the hurry-up. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Breaks into the open. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's complete on the right side. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well, then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Bears will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Houston offense once again. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Houston wants to play fast.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Going up top again. He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And the Cougars are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. All kinds of time before he fires right. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. And you've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He's going to run it. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bears decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the 4th quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on 1st down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
No chance to run, but still a good gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, this defense is going to need a few plays now to get some of this momentum back. Remember, they had a massive lead earlier in the game, but that's dwindled now. You wonder if they were just sleepwalking a little bit. They've got to step up now and play with some urgency.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This defense right now is not only fighting an offense with a lot of confidence, but they're fighting against momentum too. Remember, they had a big lead earlier in this game. Now it's been reduced to just 1 possession, so they've got to make some big plays here on pass defense. They've got to be able to cover.
That's caught. It's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Cougars will hustle for the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this D's had some good moments today. And they've had a lead, and they've let that lead shrink a little bit now in a big-time moment. Can they step up? Can they make the plays to get the ball back to their offense? They've had a pretty good day, but now it's closing time.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.